In the chapter we studied Unit 5 Statistics. This chapter first example is the weights of the weights of 100 students are given by the following distribution. So first we draw this chart. This is weight above or equal, and this is number of students. So 36, 41, 46, 51, 56, 61, 66 and 71. The number of students is 100, 96, 56, 28, 11, 5 and 2. Then first upon calculate first mean and second variance of the data using step deviation method. Number of students has weight above 75 kg. Then here weight above or equal means 36 above weight here. So this data is continuous. So we first make the class interval continuous. So first we draw this chart. So in first column there is class interval class, then class interval, then xi, fi, then find out di, then fi into di, then di square and fi into di square. Then this is class, then find out class interval, then xi, fi, and find out di is equal to xi minus a upon c. Then find out fi into di, then di square, then fi into di square. So in first upon class, weight above or equal means 36 to 40, 41 to 45, then 46 to 50, then 51 to 55, then 56 to 60, then 61 to 65, 66 to 70, and 71 to 75. But these class interval are continuous or not? This class interval is not continuous because there is 40 and here 41, here 45, here 46. We make them continuous as 35.5 to 40.5, then 40.5 to 45.5, then 45.5 to 50.5, then 50.5 to 55.5, then 55.5 to 60.5, then 60.5 to 65.5, then 65.5 to 70.5, and 70.5 to 75.5. Then find out xi, which is the made value of this. Is first taking this addition upon 2 is 3 is 38. Then find this made value 40.5 plus 45.5 is 86 upon 2 is 43. Then find all this made value. This made value is taking addition and then divided by and fi is the number of students is, and then fi is the 70, 23, 28, 70, 6, 3, 2. Hence EPA is the 4, 70, 23, 28, 17, 6, 3, 2. Then find out DI. For this DI, find out A. A is equal to assumed mean of xi. Here middle value is 2, but there is we taking 58 because this is higher value 58. There are middle value 2 of 58, so A is equal to 58, and C is the difference between these, means 45 minus 0.5 minus 35.5 is equal to 5, and C is equal to 5. Then first upon find out DI is equal to xi minus A. So 38 minus A, 58 upon C means 5 is equal to minus 20 upon 5 is equal to minus 4. Then find all this value. Xi 43 minus 58 upon C. C means then find out minus 3 minus 2 minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Then find out pi into di means 4 into 4 minus 16, 17 into 3 minus 51, 23 into 2, 23 into 2 minus 46, 28 minus 1 is 28, 17 into 0 is 0, 6 into 1 6, 3 into 2 6, 3 into 2 6. Hence summation of fi di, then find out n means summation of fi is equal to, all this summation is 100. There are weights of 100 students, so n is equal to 100, and summation of fi di is the 666 18. सो या सर्वांची ॲडिशन करायची. 46 प्लस 28 12 13 2 4 4 2 8 5 13 14 141 minus 140 18 plus 18 means minus 18. Here minus sign, so 11 minus 10, 3 minus 1 2 1, so minus 123 is the summation of fi di. Then find out di square means minus 4 square 16, 3 square 9, 2 4, 1 square 1, 0 square 0, 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9. Then find out fi into di square means this into fi into di square. 16 चौक 64, 17 into 9 is 153, 23 into 4, find out all this value. 28 into 1 28, 17 into 0 0, 6 into 1 6, 3 into 4 12, 2 into 9 18. Then find out all this summation of fi di square is equal to 138. Then find out mean. First find out mean. In first calculate mean. Here by step deviation method, mean is a plus summation of fi di upon n into c. By step deviation method, so a अपन काय consider a is equal to 58 and c the difference is 5. So a is 58 plus summation of fi di is minus 123 upon n is the 100 into c is the 5. So 58 minus 20 100, so minus 123 upon 123 upon 20 बेसंग 12 एके 20 6.15. 15 minus 6.15 is the 7 minus 6 1, so 51.85 is the answer. This is the mean 51.85. Then second we find out variance of the data. For the variance, first upon find out standard deviation sigma. For step deviation method, standard deviation is upon n minus summation of fi di. n किती आहे 100 आहे आणि आता x bar is equal to 51.85. di upon n square into c means summation of fi di square $333 and here summation of fi di काढलं minus 123. Then n is the 100 minus summation of fi di is the minus 123 upon n is the 100 square into bracket by c is the 5. Then find out its value of standard deviation. 373 into 100. याचा डिनॉमिनेटर आपल्याला 100 स्क्वेअर करायचं आहे. सो इंटू 100 मायनस 123 इंटू 123 इंटू 5. So first upon 373 into 100 is 0 minus 123 into 123 हे 3, 3 दुने 6, 2 दुने 4, 2 into 2, then 0 0 123, 9 7 7 4 minus 15219 upon 100 square is 10,000 into 5. But 370 minus 15129 is 9 upon 2 7 1. So root 22171 upon this is square root of 100 into 5 20. Then find out this square root. Is the square root of, then find out the square root upon 20 is 7.44 in standard deviation. Then in terms of here we find out variance. So variance is equal to standard deviation square in 7.44 square. And 7.44 into 7.44, then find out this multiplication is 15.35 is the variance of this data. Then we give second example. Calculate the standard deviation of the following frequency distribution. So first draw this chart. Class mark upon frequency. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. Then frequency is 4, 6, 9, 12, 9, 6, 4. Then this is ungrouped frequency distribution. So find out standard deviation by this formula, summation fi di square upon summation of fi, where di is equal to xi minus x bar, hence mean x bar is equal to summation of fi xi upon summation of fi. Then first upon draw this chart. So in this xi, fi into xi, then find out di, then di square. This is class mark mean xi, then fi, then fi into xi, then find out di is equal to xi minus x bar, then di square, then fi into di square. Then xi is the class mark is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. And frequency is the 4, 6, 9, 12, 9, 6, 4. Then find out fi into x 7 into 4, 28, 8 song 48, 9 81, 10 into 12, 120, 11 into 9, 99, 12 into 6, 72, 13 into 4, 52. Then find out summation of fi. All this summation is 50 and summation of fi into x. Find out all this summation is 500. Then first upon find out di is equal to xi minus x bar. Means first find out mean x bar is equal to summation of fi xi upon summation of fi, means 500 upon 50 is equal to 10. So xi minus x bar, this is x bar, this is xi, 7 minus 10 is equal to minus 3. Then find out 8 minus 10 is equal to minus 2. 9 minus 10 minus 1. 10 minus 10 0. 11 minus 10 1. 12 minus 10 2. 13 minus 10 3. Then find out di square. Minus 3 square 9. 4. 1 square 1. 0. 1. 4. 9. Then find out fi into di square, means fi into di square. 4 into 9, 36. 6 into 4, 24. 9 into 1, 9. 12 into 0, 0. 9 into 1, 9. 6 into 4, 24. 4 into 9, 36. Then find out summation of all these, and this is equal to 138. Hence, then write down the mean. Write down the mean. X bar is equal to summation of fi xi upon summation of fi, means 500 upon 50 is equal to 10. Then find out standard deviation by the formula summation of fi di square upon summation of fi is equal to root of 138 upon summation of fi is 50. So then 138 upon 50 is equal to root 2.76, and it is the root of 1 square 1, so 1.66. Hence standard deviation is equal to 1.66. Then we calculate third example. Then we give third example. Find variance from the following series. So first draw this chart. This is age under, then number of person, then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80, and number of persons is 50, 20, 30, 53, 75, 100, 110, 150, 125. Then first this is ungrouped data, but there is age under, means this ungrouped data convert into group data. Two, three, four, 8, 9, 10. Then xi, fi into xi, then di square, then fi into di square. In first column class interval, then find out mid value xi fi, then fi into xi, then di is equal to xi minus x bar, then find out di square, then fi into di square. Then here under age under 10 means 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and 70 to 80. Then 0 to 10 mid value is 5. Then 10 to 20, 50, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. Then we find out pi means number of person is 50. Then एज अंडर किंवा बिलो असेल तर काय करायचं 15 नंबर ऑफ पर्सन इज फर्स्ट 15 देन 13 minus 15 is equal to 15. Then 53 minus 13 is 23. Then 75 minus 53 is 22. 100 minus 75 is 25. असं केव्हा करायचं जेव्हा एज अंडर ऑल बिलो दिलं असेल तर. देन 110 minus 100 is 10. 115 minus is 5. 125 minus 115 is 10. Then write down fi into xi is 15 into this 75, then this into this, then 25 into 23, then 35 into this, then find out all this multiplication. 65 into 5 is 325. 75 into 10 715. Then find out all this summation. Hence this all summation is 125, and summation of fi xi is equal to 4395. Then find out di. Di is xi minus x bar. Means first upon we find out mean x bar is equal to summation of fi xi upon summation of fi is 4395 upon summation of fi 125 is 35.60 is the x bar. Then find out xi minus x bar means minus 5, 13.16 minus 13.16. Then find all this value x 15 minus this minus 20.16 minus 10.16, 45 minus this is 90.84, then 19.84, then 29.84. Then find out di square 13.16 square is 909.6256. Then it's a 20.16 square is 406.4256. 10.16 square is 103.2256 in 00. 16चा स्क्वेअर 256. then 0.0 256, then 96 6.8256, then 393.6256, then 1578.2256. Then find out fi into di square means fi into this means 969.6256 into fi means 50. 25. Then 6526969. Addition. So here is 1 2 3 4 points. 1 2 3 4 here point. So this zero. Then 6526969. So first upon 0. Then this multiplication करायचं. Its multiplication is 13644.384 upon 6096.384. Then 2 3. fi means 23 into this. This into this, 25 into this is 2420.64. Then 3936.256. Then 4452.128. Then 15872 and 256. Then find all this summation of fi di square is equal to 48,796.8. Then find out mean. Write down mean summation of fi xi upon summation of fi is 4395 upon 125 is equal to 35.60, and standard deviation is equal to root summation of fi di square upon summation of fi is the summation of fi di square is 48796.8 upon summation of fi is 125. Then find out this diviation is 390.46 is equal to, and its root square is 90 the square 361, so 19 point something, because there is 390, so 19.76 is the standard deviation. Then we find out variance. Variance means standard deviation square is 19.76 square. This is equal to this root 390.46. Then we give next example. The scores of two batsmen A and B in 10 group in 10 innings during a certain session as under. Three, four, five, six. So this is score for A and this score for B. 32, 28, 47, 63, 71, 39, 10, 60, 96 and 14, and B 19, 31, 48, 53, 67, 90, 10, 62, 40 and 80. Then find which of two batsmen is more consistent in scoring use coefficient of variance. So इथे आपल्याला सेपरेट दिस डाटा इज, हा डाटा अनग्रुप्ड असला तरी इथे सेपरेट आहेत ए आणि बीच्या व्हॅल्यू. सो दिस इज रॉ डाटा. सो फर्स्ट अपॉन वी फाइंड आउट फॉर बॅट्समॅन ए. ए बॅट्समॅनसाठी for batsman A, so for batsman score for xi and di square, then score means xi, then find out di is equal to xi minus x bar, then find out di square, then score of a batsman 30, score of xi is 32, 28, then 47, 63, 71, 39, 10, 60, 96 and 14. Then di is equal to xi minus x bar. So first of all, for raw data we find out x bar is summation of xi. So summation of xi, all this summation is 460. So 460 and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. N is the 10 number, hence x bar is equal to 46. Then we find out di is equal to xi minus x bar, means 32 minus 46 is minus 14, then minus 28 is the minus 18, then xi minus x bar, 47 minus 46 is 1, 63 minus 46 is 17, 71 minus 46 is 25, 46 minus 39, 39 minus 46 is minus 7, 10 minus 46 is minus 36, then 60 minus 46 is 40, 96 minus 46 is 50, 40 minus 40 is minus 32. Then find out di square, means 14 square is 196, 18 square is 324, 1 square is 1, 17 square is 289, 25 square is 625, 7 square is 49, 36 square is 1296, 14 square is 196, 15 square is 2500 and 32 square is 1024. Then summation of di square is 6500. Then first upon for बॅट्समन साठी कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ व्हेरियन्स फाइंड आउट करायचा. हेन्स हियर मीन x bar is equal to summation of xi upon n, means summation of xi is 460, upon n is 10 is 46, and standard deviation sigma a is equal to root summation of di square upon n, means root 6500 upon n is the 10, so root 650 and root 650 is the approximately equal to 25 square is equal to 625, so 25 point something 495. So now find out coefficient of variance. Then find out for batsman a coefficient of variance is equal to sigma a upon x bar into 100. So sigma a is the 25.495 upon x bar is the mean 46 into 100. So then the multiplication is for 2 point into 2 means 1 2 3. So here is the point upon 46, and this upon 46 is equal to 55.42%. Hence, for batsman in 55.42%, and for batsman B, we draw this table. Draw this table. This is considered as yi means square, then di is equal to yi minus y bar means x, then di square. For batsman B, so y is 19, 31, 48, 53, 67, 90, 10, 62, 40 and 80. Then find out di y minus y bar. So y bar is the summation of yi upon n, but summation of yi is equal to 460. So 460 upon 3, 4, 5, 10. Here, 500. Hence 500 upon 10 is 50. So x bar is the 50. Then y bar is the 50. Then find out y minus y bar. 19 minus 50 is minus 31. Minus 31. Then find out 31 minus this. Then minus 2, 3, 17, 14, minus 14, 12, minus 13 and 30. Then find out di square. 31 square is 961. 19 square is 361. 2 square 4. 3 square 9. 17 square 289. 14 square 14 square, then 12 square 144, then 10 100, so 900. So find out then summation of fi di square is equal to 50968. Then write down the mean y bar is equal to summation of yi upon n is equal to 500 upon 10 is 50. Then find out standard deviation. Sigma b is equal to root summation of di square upon n. Here summation of di square is the 5968 upon n is the 10, means 5 10 means 1.96.8, and this is the square root of 25 square 24 square 576. So 24 point something is 24.43. And find out coefficient of variance for batsman B. Variance for batsman B is equal to sigma B upon y bar into sigma B is the 24.43 means standard deviation, and y bar is the 50 into 100. So कभी 100. So this into this 3 into 2 6 दुने 8 बेदून 48.86% for coefficient of variance. Hence coefficient of variance for A, hence coefficient of variance for batsman A is equal to 54.40%, and for coefficient of batsman B साठी coefficient of variance 48.86%. So यामध्ये coefficient of variance B is less than coefficient of variance of batsman A. So B पेक्षा याचा variance लहान आहे. So batsman B जो लहान असेल तो more consistent. So batsman B is more consistent then batsman B, batsman A. So which is more consist of batsman B?